Hi, Place Games here, coming to you back with another episode of Fallout 4. I'm finally back on that, finally got back on the horse to start playing Fallout 4 again because I got some, what's the word?
Got a bad feeling about this place.
I got a bad feeling about you, Preston. How about that? You're not exactly great to travel with. It's always settlement this, settlement that, settlement everything. But, you know, everything's about settlements with Preston. Anyways, besides Preston's frickin' remark, I thought to take a break from building the vault, we are going to build this into a little store. Starting with up here. Let's get to it. Because I'm thinking, I want to do something with this place. This place is like, I never do anything with it. I just leave it empty. I actually kind of board it up so you can't get in here. But this time I'm going to actually do something. If my crafting menu pops up, there we go. First things first, we do gotta board up some walls. You know, this thing. This creepy frickin' statue with a red eye on it. That looks like it's staring at you. We definitely need to get rid of that. I could even go one above that. But it kind of boards it off, so now you can no longer get out there. That would kind of be like the bathroom. Now here's the kicker about this place. The people that live here know nothing about the vault. I thought to make it interesting, they would know nothing about the vault. All they know is they just occupied. Yeah, we gotta build a generator down here somewhere. Holy crap, I used up all that steel for building the vault. So we're gonna go top off our steel collection. Back into the creepy tunnels we go. Take some fall damage. Holy crap, you just popped out of nowhere. Now, if it isn't already obvious, this is what I do to get supplies. Because essentially, if I were to do it the other way around, the hard way, it'd be way harder to do it. I don't know if you can add to the... Yeah, I think we gotta run all the way back to the vault. We're gonna press
Hey,
and carry that.
Go ahead.
Grab that.
Consider it done.
There we go. Luckily, all the tunnels are cleared, so we can very easily just pull back to the vault. this is a long walk. I guess in a real sense, this vault is pretty big. All the tunnels for it are pretty big. I think this vault was meant to be huge, but... I mean, who's got the time to do that? Yeah, it's no word of a lie that I'm using a mod to multiply items. Right, I gotta wait for Preston, which I think he's still behind. What the heck is he? Because we actually don't got my... Oh my god, Preston, where the hell are you? There you are.
Hey. Okay.
I'm taking those 13 stim
doing?
packs. What the hell did you get those from? And why did you think you could keep it from me? Yeah, nowhere to lie, I am using a mod that multiplies items. Makes it a lot easier to build the vault. Because you can't build about this much without mods. It is possible. But... Again, I've been playing Fallout 4 since the beginning of it, when it first came out, and I've done it the hard way probably more times than I can count my fingers now. It's just not worth it anymore to me to do it that way. Because when you play a game for like this for as long as I have, you kind of just like... It's not that I'm tired of playing it, it's just... It gets redundant when you gotta constantly go and look for the same supplies. Essentially, it's like Groundhog Day. Replaying this game constantly is like watching the movie Groundhog Day. You're doing the same thing essentially over and over and over. Oh, so you teleport here, but you don't teleport back there. I see how it is. But yeah, that's essentially what Fallout 4 is like. Essentially, you're just playing your own version of Groundhog Day. I am job drop that I ran out of that much steel already, but I guess I spent a lot of steel. If I would have built this vault without mods, it would have taken an incredibly long time to do. I would have had to do a lot of it off camera, where you guys wouldn't see it. Just because essentially it would be, it would be a pain to do it well on camera, because it would essentially make it even longer. So I was thinking about using one of these Slocum Joe balls, but I'm thinking we'll just board it up with some wood. Look more natural that way. Sometimes I kind of like having it like that, like it's kind of overlapping the wood on, or the brick. Like they made a good attempt to seal up that hole. I just would like to know who the hell approved smashing through an old abandoned business. What the business owner's face was like when Vault-Tec just randomly worked their way in here. Like the worms that they are. Hell, they're not even worms, they're just... I don't know what to describe Vault-Tec, but it's not good to what to describe them because they're terrible people. So I guess we'll start with the living quarters essentially because we got to build a generator. I was thinking to fix this dirt floor so the settlers are not sleeping essentially on a dirt floor. We'll kind of do what the raiders do, and we'll just build a shack underground. Because that's what raiders do, right? They always build their shacks and stuff. Essentially, we just build it like that, but I'm not going to do it that way because that will kind of bug me. So what we're going to do is we're going to add these guys. Even though it makes a little less sense to add that underground, but you know, we're kind of following what raiders like to do. How raiders like to build stuff. Because evidently, raiders do essentially build their settlements this way, or their outposts. I guess you can't say their settlements. Over here, we'll add another one. And we'll just kind of put a junk wall there. Put that there. We're kind of just making an underground shaft if you think about it. Which I'm kind of okay with because then again we're in a vault. But yeah, these people not have the slightest clue, the people here, about the vault. They'll kind of be living in ignorance. You know, they say ignorance is bliss. Let's just say it's bliss with the people that are going to be living in this area. So I guess this will kind of be like the kitchen area. This will kind of be like the sleeping area. They'll have two children that they're caring for, and they left Diamond City to have a better life. Plus, they couldn't stand that jackass Mayor McDonough. But you know, I don't blame him. I can't stand McDonough too. That guy's a jerk. Let me know down in the comments. Do you like Mayor McDonough? I freaking hate him. I think he's horrible. And you know what the worst part is? And this is a spoiler alert, so if you haven't played Starfield yet, then pause the video or mute the video and then remute it after I say this. The actor that played Mayor McDonough plays Ron Hope in Starfield. And Ron Hope is a piece of crap. Pretends to be like this self-righteous guy, but ends up turning out to be the biggest piece of crap in existence. So if you haven't watched Starfield yet and you decide not to mute out the video, well, that's on you. But yeah, if you ever play Starfield, I'm just gonna tell you right now, Ron Hope is a freaking piece of crap. And I have no liking of that guy. I freaking hate Ron Hope. The guy who voiced him did a good job. Can't hate the guy for that, but Ron Hope is a freaking low-life piece of crap, and I just freaking hate him. So I'll just stop talking about him. So I guess maybe I just have hatred towards the actor who plays him. Well, really, I don't hate the actor who plays him. I think the actor does an excellent job. But I do hate Mayor McDonough. When I found out who voiced Ron Hope, I'm like, of course, Ron Hope's a freaking piece of crap too. I almost feel bad for the actor, actually. He always plays crappy characters like Todd Howard and his group to set up the person to play a crappy actor. So I guess what we'll do is this will kind of be like our main area. Like this will be a bedroom, essentially. This will be kind of like the living area / kids living area. It's not going to be perfect because it is underground. So I guess essentially we could do it this way. And then that back area could be like the kids' room. Like the owners of this place took the time to build a nice living area down below. And it's not a bad area. The kids could both sleep in there. Put a nice bunk bed in there. And because the structure's so old, I guess these supports would be good for it. Because you can see we got these beams. I think in Boston, some buildings do have old structural issues now because they've been up for so long. And they have to actually put supports under the buildings or certain parts of the buildings to support them. So a lot of those buildings in Boston have been standing for close to 100 plus years. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's the kids' bedroom. This is the parents' bedroom. Kind of makes it nice and livable for them. Ironically, we're right near University Point because that's where this area is located. So we'll say the guy who created this place or took over this place went to University Point and ripped some carpet out of the nearby buildings. Every time the synths get taken out, they still come back, so he has to tread carefully every time he leaves. But he wanted this to be as nice as possible for his family. That's what he was concerned about. He said it's not a pretty place to look at, but it's better than nothing. That's what he tells people. And at least they got a roof over their head and something solid. Better than being stuck out in the middle of the wasteland. Now, if you weren't using mods, you'd have to use something like this. We're just going to do that just because it actually looks pretty good. But it's like we're going to put the kitchen along here just to hide that. But yeah, if you're not using mods, you can somewhat sink those in to repair that. This is like my second time using this area as area to just chill out in. I'll put that there, kind of like it repaired the railing. There, the railing's been repaired somewhat. Again, it doesn't look pretty, but the guy who's in charge of this place. Guy who built up this place said he wanted the best thing for his kids and his family, and well, he got what he wanted. And I mean, realistically, this place is probably a lot safer than anything in the wasteland. Except if Boston ever decides to flood. Which I'm surprised that's not something that's happened yet in the Commonwealth, but... We'll kind of sink the legs in the ground. And then we got that sticking out, which I don't like. May not be able to use that generator. I was planning on using one of these because essentially this would make the most sense for down here. I'm surprised the fusion core generator isn't what's down here. I guess we could put the fusion core generator all the way to the bottom. These fusion core generators tend to be in like the most peculiar places in this game. And being all the way down here would make more sense, because then it gives them more room up here. Because, you know, they're essentially going to be running a store, so they gotta have somewhere to put their supplies. So I guess I could use this area as like storage for their store. We can run the power. Kind of put it on the tie just so, or the support for the pipe, so it doesn't look like we're drilling right into the pipe. Now essentially we got power. Now it's just the fun of running these things around. I will say this fusion core generator was down here for over 200 years, and the guy managed to get it running again. Because again, he was on that run that he wanted to get everything going. It's kind of cool to run these conduits throughout the place because you know it would be like that. I'll turn on surface snap again just so they snap nicely. Do we actually have power up here where we don't have to run lights? Oh, we do. All corners of the shop. Oh, frick yeah, we don't have to run any lights. Or any power lines. We just have to run a couple under the ceiling. That's good. Because I don't really want that there, because that just looks terrible. Try to do that, kind of like it's staggering the power. got some power down here, which is good. I'm gonna do one of those high-tech chandeliers up there. We'll just kind of spread these out. Gonna do just like a mess of lighting. Because again, this place is pretty junky looking and it's not going to be 100% perfect. One thing I did want to add to is this platform. Kind of like half built. I'm going to turn off surface snap again. Put some supports under that. It'll kind of be like their laundry area, I guess. Just so it's under some sort of support. Oh my god. And I don't want to over light it up because it just won't look good if there's too much lighting going on. Kind of keeps it minimal but still making it look good. Put some Christmas lights down there. Make it at least a little festive. But it keeps it a little festive even though it's going to be spooky season in a couple months. Well, actually a month and a half now. Can't believe Halloween's already coming back around again. Tells you how fast the years are going. Oh yeah, my next video I'm going to tell you a story again about the cave phantom because it was spotted again by the vault dwellers. They found a vault dweller. Well, here's a little bit of information about the cave phantom. They found a vault dweller mutilated. Literally mutilated all over a wall. Poor vault dwellers just freaked out. Hell, even the overseer doesn't know what to do. Doesn't even know what to make of the situation. And he called the sole survivor. The sole survivor said he didn't really do anything because he just doesn't know what's going on. I'll put a kitchen cabinet in there, kind of on the side. Put some shelves in here. I want to put kind of like the busted shelves, like I decide to keep them even though they're not in the best shape. You just can't use the spittle one because it's all beat up. But, yeah, I guess the cave phantom is real because it mutilated somebody in the vault. Even our Overseer Barstow is freaked out. If Overseer Barstow gets freaked out, then there's definitely some issues. Definitely gonna say these people are some big Minutemen supporters. They're huge on supporting Minutemen. start adding some random junk. Like some, oh my god, it's floating. There we go. Like some random stuff kicking around. Stored down here. Now, the people that live here do stockpile their ammunition. Right there, kind of like where they hang dry their clothes. Gotta create like a little mini community down here. Table in here, kind of like his workshop area. Be like in the best of shape just because of all the trash lying around. But yeah, they're definitely not aware of the vault. They don't even realize that they're right next to a vault. They're eventually going to find out that there is a vault in the area. Because where they're getting their water from is the same area the vault gets their water from. And as soon as the vault starts noticing water pressure drops, but until then, they're going to be completely unknown of what's going on with the vault. There's a vault in the area. A nice little clock in here just so they can keep track of time while they're down here. Some like random We'll just say for the lore of these settlers in this settlement, the vault was, these were already boarded off. They never thought to, you know, look behind them or anything, so they just decided, okay, we'll just take it over. I think he's working on that pistol. Cleaning solvents and stuff down here. This shit here. But I'll end the video off here because this will be part 1. Part 2, we'll finish building the house up here. We'll build like the living area, bedrooms, and the kitchen, and then we'll finish it off with building kind of like the low-level lighting on some of these. We'll finish it off by building the storefront itself. Be kind of like a general store / diner. People can go and relax and just have a good meal while they're traveling the roads of the wasteland. And there will be more lore reveals of the guy who used to live here. So, I really appreciate you watching this video. I really do, and I do apologize for my absence. I will be dropping more videos more often now that I got that feeling back to play Fallout 4. So other than that, I'll see you all in the next video, and I will, yeah, let you go. Bye now.